Robbie here on DR Sports. It's that time of year when we get into my Premier League team of the season. Difficult one this year because there's been so many good players in the league, but can only pick 11. So here is my 11. In goal, as an Arsenal fan, I was seriously thinking of putting Ramsdale in there. I think he's had an excellent season, really played well, but it has to go to Alisson. He's been outstanding for Liverpool. He's kept the most clean sheets. He's just been all-round flawless this season. So I don't think you can give it to anyone else apart from him. As I said, there was a shout for Ramsdale, because I think he's done really well this season. But in goal, it's going to be Alisson. Right back, again, it's another Liverpool player. It's Trent Alexander-Arnold. Most assists again. Been absolutely superb. I know people say that defensively he's not the greatest. I still think he's decent defensively, but playing as a wing back, you know, sort of right wing back, he's absolutely outstanding. One of the best around. So for me, on the right hand side, it is going to be Trent Alexander-Arnold. On the left hand side, it's another Liverpool player. I thought Chilwell started the season really well for Chelsea and could have had a shout for it, but he got injured pretty early on. After that, I can't look any further than Robertson. I think he's been consistent this season. He's been one of Liverpool's best players. And look how well they've done in the league. He's been absolutely outstanding. So, and for Scotland as well, he's been brilliant. So on the left-hand side, yeah, have to go for Robertson. Centre-backs. Another Liverpool player. A lot of Liverpool players in this, unfortunately, as an Arsenal fan. But listen, you've got to give credit where credit's due. Now, you're probably all thinking I'm going to say Van Dijk, but I'm not. I'm going for Matip. I think Joel Matip has been outstanding this season. He's been brilliant defensively. The way he picks the ball up and makes runs out of his box and has carried it. He's had less injuries this season, so we've been able to see the best of him. And I think of all the centre-backs, and they've got great centre-backs, Van Dijk's been brilliant, Konate's coming has been brilliant, but of all three of them, throughout this season, the best one for me has been Matip. So Matip is my centre-half. My other centre-half goes to Rudiger. He's been brilliant for Chelsea. I know Chelsea have been trying to get him on a new deal and that, and it looks like he's going to be heading to possibly Real Madrid. But he's been absolutely outstanding. Solid defensively, a leader at the back. The way he carries the ball, he's even scored a couple of worldies. I think Rudiger has been like one of the best centre-backs, not just in the Premier League, but in Europe this year. He's been absolutely outstanding. Moving into midfield, I'm going for Declan Rice. I think Declan Rice has been outstanding this year, yet again. I remember when they came down to the Emirates, West Ham, and even though we beat them, Arsenal, I was so impressed with him. He's everywhere, box to box. He's there defending, he's there attacking. He's a leader, he's the driving force. Honestly, this guy, he's one of the best midfield players, box to box, defensive midfielder, whatever you want to call him, in European football. He's really that good. And did it for England as well. For me, Declan Rice in there, solid player. Would love to see him at Arsenal. Unfortunately, we ain't got that, but he's brilliant. My other player in midfield I've gone for is Bernardo Silva. Again, what a player, unsung. He nearly left, right? They were talking about him leaving with Grealish coming in. He's kept Grealish out of the team. He's been outstanding. He scores goals. He's relentless in midfield. I can't think of many other better midfield players in European football. It's not just his work rate, it's his quality as well. He's been absolutely brilliant this year. I'm going for, Bernardo Silva. Definitely, he's been brilliant. My other midfielder I'm going for is Kevin De Bruyne. No brainer in it. He's been probably one of the best players in the league this season. Probably even player of the season. The quality of this guy, the quality of his delivery, the goals, everything about him, he just oozes class. He just does it effortlessly. He's brilliant. He really is a joy to watch. You know, one of them teams where you're watching the opposition player and you're just like, you know what, even though I'm an Arsenal fan or I'm a Liverpool fan, Chelsea, whatever, you're watching him play and you're like, you know what, I'll pay to watch him. He's that good. That's Kevin De Bruyne. Been absolutely outstanding. Right, let's move to the front three, and there's another Liverpool player in there, right? And that is Mane. I think Mane has been outstanding. I've gone for a front three, right? So without particularly like an out-and-out striker, but Mane, he's had an outstanding season. You know, won the African Cup of Nations with Senegal, helped Senegal to qualify for the World Cup, beating his teammate Salah. Been brilliant for Liverpool, goals, assists, the lot. He's got everything. Aggressive in his play all the time. Mohamed Salah, definitely there. Sorry, Mane, definitely there. The other player is Mohamed Salah. Now, I was torn because I was thinking, Son, Salah. I mean, Son scored a lot of goals. Salah dropped off a little bit, but he's still the leading goal scorer in the league. He's still been brilliant. You know, even with his drop-off, he's still been outstanding. Salah, you can't have a Premier League of the season, Premier League team of the season at the moment, and he's not in it. Salah has to be in it. And my final player in it, I'm an Arsenal fan, man. Got to get an Arsenal player in it. Thought about Son. Thought about maybe Mahrez. It's Saka. Bukayo Saka is in there. This young player has grown up this season. He's been outstanding, scored goals, assists, everything. He's one of the most foul players in the Premier League. The way in which he has grown and matured this season has been brilliant, and he's still only 20. He was brilliant for England in the Euros as well. He's carried that form into playing for Arsenal. Been Arsenal's best player this season, and Arsenal have had a great season because of him, or he's been one of the big reasons anyway. So Saka is my other guy in that 11. So that's my 11. I'm sure some of you are going to disagree. That's the nature of these videos, but let us know what your 11 is. Leave it in the comments, but that is my Premier League team of the season.
Welcome back to DR Sports, the weekend roundup. Is that Big Steve's tears in a bottle there?
Is he or is he not world class?
Huh? It's still to be decided.
Robbie. And we've got Nicky joining us, a DR Sports regular.
If he's playing for West Ham, we've got to get behind him. I don't agree with what he did.
Let's talk now about the successful side in Merseyside, and that definitely isn't Everton. It is Liverpool, of course.
How comes you saved this till last?
Well, best till last, Rob. You know how it works.
Yeah.
Make sure you subscribe. Very close to 200,000 subscribers.
Only on DR Sports.